two parts. His background story, which is before his political career, and then the other part is his political career. So this is his background story. James Buchanan was born on April 23rd in 1791 in Cathcart, Pennsylvania, which is Pennsylvania's right here. He was the second of 11 children and the firstborn son. He did so well in school that he was able to go to college at age 16. However, he was a troublemaker at college. After his first year at Dickinson College, he was expelled. In the letter from the school to his parents, it said that they did not want him to come back under any circumstances. And yeah, they don't know why. Well, of course the parents did, but we don't know why he got in trouble. It just said in records it just said that he was troublemaker. James went to his pastor, which was a Dickinson College trustee, which means that the college trusted him and his opinion. So if he said that this should be changed, they trusted him enough that they would probably do it. The pastor said that if he would solemnly promise to change his behavior, he would get him back into the school. He went back to Dickinson College and kept his promise. He got excellent grades, but the school didn't want to give him scholastic honors, which is something that you can put on your resume when you're trying to get a job, because they thought that he had disrespected them in his first year.
They weren't very forgiving, were they?
No. After college, he decided to become a lawyer. In December 1812, he accomplished his goal of becoming a lawyer. This is his political career. James entered politics as a member of the Federalist Party, which soon after it changed from the Federalist Party, like around the time when he is president, kind of changed. So it changed from the Federalist Party to the National Republicans, and then the Whig Party, which was Abraham Lincoln's party, and the Republicans, which were now House. While he was a Federalist, he decided to switch parties. He became a Democrat because the British had set fire to Washington, D.C., and the Republican Party didn't generally support going to war against the British. Before becoming president, he served 10 years in the House of Representatives and 4 years in the as U.S. Secretary of State. At the age of 65, he was nominated to run for presidency by the Democratic Party because they thought that he would unite the northern and southern states. He was elected in 1856 as the 15th President of the United States of America. Sadly, the crisis over slavery was just at its peak, and his actions as president made things worse. 1 year after he was elected, he sent Brigham Young and the pioneers to the Utah Territory, which I wanted to show you.
Did you say he sent them?
Yeah, he sent them.
Okay, I didn't know that.
He was not supportive.
Yeah, and so Utah Territory back then was a bunch of different parts of states.
Right.
One of the most important things that happened during his presidency was called the Dred Scott decision. I'm going to read a little bit from this book because it explains the Dred Scott decision. Dred Scott, which is this person right here, was a slave in Missouri. His owners first took him to Illinois, which is right here. Illinois, then to Wisconsin Territory, which would, like Utah Territory, it was a lot of different states. In the 1830s, and finally back to Missouri. After his owner died, Dred Scott sued for his freedom on the grounds that he had once lived in the Wisconsin Territory, where there was no slavery. In March 1857, at the time Buchanan became president, the court ruled against Scott. Chief Justice Roger Taney stated in his opinion that Scott was black and he was not a citizen and could not bring a lawsuit to court. President Buchanan supported this decision, the Dred Scott decision. By choosing to support this decision, he showed that he supported slavery. This made it a little bit easier for Abraham Lincoln to win the election.